Hello and good morning. Oh, that special place. That special place that's like no other place to meet with Him, the Lord, your Father. Have you ever wanted to have a special place that you and God meet? Well, it's really interesting how you can search and then one day you find that place is a place you visited again and again, but you may have never seen it as that special place to meet with God. You may have always seen it as a place for something quite different, maybe even a variety of things that don't really seem to have anything to do with God. And without being conscious of it, you being a believer and His great love for you, your life has everything to do with God. Not places, but you have everything to do with God. Then over time, little by little, without realizing the exact moment that you were actually in that special place, the place that didn't look very spiritual. And more than that, God was already there waiting for you. That is so awesome how on some level we know He's omnipresent, everywhere all the time. But that desire in our hearts to be with Him can make the most common place your very own sanctuary. That's exactly what happened to me. My park, my special and quiet place, my sanctuary where I learned to sit at His feet and begin to learn of Him. A place where I found comfort in Him. A place where I could simply think about what I was thinking about. You know what I mean? Just to simply be quiet. I didn't hear anything, see anything, or discern anything in particular. At least not in the beginning. But somehow, I just knew He was there with me. Somehow I could touch Him. I could see Him, though not with the natural eyes. I could touch Him and see Him through the eyes of my heart. My park became a place where God seemed to be waiting for me with great anticipation of my arrival. Wow, that was something new. God waiting for me? Oh my goodness. It's true. Absolutely true. Though I needed Him, He was actually waiting there for me. Yes, He was with me everywhere else I was because He's inside me. But this amazing experience I began to have turned the tables on me. Not only was I excited to get there to be with Him, He was excited to meet with me. He wanted to show me things, encourage my heart, correct my thinking, and sometimes give me instructions. What began as just a place to do PE with my homeschooled kids became my own personal holy ground. It became a time and place where if anything threatened to keep me from going, I would feel a racing in my heart. And something would rise up on the inside of me and say, oh no, I'm going to meet with my Lord. That was many years ago and is still going on to this very day. What's different is I can now go anywhere and experience the same beauty with Him, the same fellowship with Him. I didn't know it at the time, but He was establishing for me the greatest thing I think I'll ever experience. intimacy with Him. I discovered it wasn't actually the physical place. It was the intent of the heart. His heart for me, and then little by little, my heart for Him. Something was changing on the inside of me. Something was actually changing me. And this was a new experience for me. I hadn't known this before, but I was being changed from the inside out. And this is not something you can prescribe a formula for or put it in a box. For me, it was a park. For another, it may be driving along in the car with soft music playing. And another, it may be the shower, and all you hear at first is the beating of the water. And yet another, it may be a closet with prayers and revelations pasted all over the wall. Wherever it happens to be, I encourage you today to find that place for yourself. Be intentional about making the time to be with Him, to meet with Him, to sup with Him. Allow His Spirit to draw you there again and again. Do whatever you have to do to rearrange your life in such a way that your living starts to arise out of that intimacy you will find with Him, versus trying to fit Him into the busyness of your current life. You know, He's not an added attraction to all of the other facets of your life. Instead, He becomes the very essence of what real living means to you and the transformed reality of who you are becoming. Living out of intimacy with Him will give every part of your life new meaning, a new vibrance, a new light. It'll take you to a new level. And I promise you, if you pursue this kind of intimacy with Him, that special intimacy that He wants with you, you will be utterly ruined for anything less.